Welcome to the Novo at LA Live for the main event of the evening, presented by the University of Mixed Martial Arts, our Bantamweight Championship between the defending champion Vince Cachero and the challenger Milton Arquello. Milton on his way to the cage right now, making his 5th appearance at the University of MMA with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. Most recently, a nasty TKO in round 1 over Tyler Scott.
Yeah, that was a fantastic win. Milton is coming to us with such a great pedigree. He's 21 years old, but he's been training since he was 16. So he has so much time behind him on the mat, in the ring. He really has a great pedigree. He's a blue belt under Alder Hampel over at 10th Planet. He trains at American King Sudo, where he has a black belt. I mean, Milton's coming in with a fantastic arsenal.
In his first fight here at TV, he put on a total Muay Thai clinic against Eric Vanderlee, and it was a sub in the final round. In his next 2 fights, had some trouble against Julio Santa Cruz and Richie Meester, but came roaring back in that win against Tyler Scott. Looked absolutely amazing, aggressively chaining submission attempt to submission attempt. He seems to be finally growing into his man strength.
I agree.
Milton's grown up inside the UofMMA cage. His first fight was 2 years ago. I can't remember if he was 18 or 19.
He was right around there.
Right,
so yeah, we definitely see him grown into his man strength, as you say, and mature with his fighting styles and just everything. He's definitely putting it all together. We're going to be looking to see him go for his signature triangle move and really utilize his striking.
Let's see if he puts it all together tonight against our champion.
Please welcome the champion as he makes his way into the cage, Vince the Anomaly Cachero.
And your bantamweight champion for the University of Mixed Martial Arts, 26-year-old Vince Cachero from Systems Training Center by way of Hawaii.
Our champ is coming off of a 3-fight win streak. Fantastic performances over DeMar George, Mike Derderian, and DeMar George.
A rematch against DeMar George.
A rematch against DeMar George. What we can look to see from our champ is he's incredibly technical. He's efficient in his movement. He's
an excellent boxer.
He's an excellent boxer. You know, he participated in the draft combine for the UFC Expo in July, and he's actually a manager at his gym, the Systems Training Center.
He's a dangerous guy. He learns really well. We saw his first ever fight in the U was a loss to Tanner Chapman.
Yeah.
And back in 2012. But we saw him go back to the drawing board and really make technique improvements based on what happened there. And since then, 3 fights in a row, 3 wins in a row. We've seen him grow and grow and grow, get more experience, get more comfortable in the cage. And now what we've seen in his last fight against DeMar George is very fascinating. He likes to be a counter striker, but he plays that from the center of the cage rather than from the edge of the cage.
Right.
So not only does he control the position, but he also forces his opponent to come in while controlling at the same time.
Right, and then when he goes in for his wrestling, he's incredibly sticky. He has fantastic fluid movement. He'll roll with the punches and really use good setups for his opponents.
He transitions exceptionally well, a strong striker in the clinch. And again, we talked about Milton Arquello finally going into his adult body.
Yeah.
Well, here's Vince Cachero, 26 years old, truly in his athletic prime right now.
Yes.
So it'll be a big question is, where's the athleticism, where's the strength come up between Milton and Vince, our current champion?
I think this is a fantastic matchup. I'm really excited to see what these 2 fighters do. I'm a big fan of both of them, and I think this fight's going to have fireworks.
Let's kick off this main event inside the cage with Salvador Ariano.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The time has arrived. This is the main event of the evening, brought to you by bodybuilding.com, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds for the University of Mixed Martial Arts Bantamweight Championship title. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu practitioner. He comes to the cage with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. 1 win coming by way of knockout, 1 by submission. He stands at 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in officially at 136 pounds, representing 10th Planet Van Nuys and Sugarfoot Training Center. From Woodland Hills, California, Milton, the Diamond Arquello. And his opponent across the cage fighting out of the red corner. He brings a record of 3 wins and 1 loss to the cage. He stands at 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighed in at 134.2 pounds, representing Systems Training Center. From Kaneohe, Hawaii, he is the current, the defending UofMMA bantamweight champion, Vince the Anomaly Cachero.
All right, gentlemen, been over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Touch girls now if you want. At the sound of the bell, come on out, handle your business, guys, let's go.
The referee in charge of the action, El Jefe, Mike Beltran.
University of Mixed Martial Arts President Turi Altavilla and matchmaker Jay Tan making this official. The hardware is on the line. This is for the University of Mixed Martial Arts Bantamweight Championship. The challenger in the blue corner, Milton Arquello, making his 5th appearance here at the U. The champion, Vince Cachero, in the red corner, making his 4th appearance and his first title defense. This is the University of Mixed Martial Arts. It starts here. Milton on his bike early. Cachero calm in the center.
Wow, Milton is going in hard. Looking for that takedown. Can he get? Yeah, that's a big slam coming from Milton.
Huge slam from Milton. All over Vince early in these moments.
Champ doing a great job of defending that mount, but Arquello is definitely looking for that top triangle.
He could have that reverse triangle, or he was looking for an armbar.
Wow, and here comes the champ back with that high kick.
Oh, big right hand! Milton's down!
Goodness! Big shot from the champ, but Arquello is recovering and holding on for that arm.
Can Arquello recover?
Wow, I can't believe Arquello is okay and is still fighting.
I thought that was going to be it.
I thought it was done. That's amazing. And
the toughness of the 10th Planet Van Nuys prospect.
Fantastic.
And this is great for Arquello right now, taking the time.
He is. He's able to recover, and now he's looking for that triangle setup that
and
he
he's
really likes.
Right by his corner as well.
Where he wants to be, absolutely.
And Milton does have a dangerous triangle, so if he can keep that wrist control.
If he can break the champ down and stop those punches, he has a really good shot of setting it up. Absolutely.
Blood from the side of the head of Milton Arquello.
Yeah, he has a big cut on the side of his head. Looks like he might be going for a sweep. Nope, he's standing back up.
Arquello back to his feet. You gotta wonder, are the cobwebs gone yet?
Another big punch coming from Cachero. Wow, both of these guys are just going for it.
This is a hell of a fight so far, folks.
Yeah, it is. Oh, here comes Milton for another takedown. That's an interesting defense coming from the champ, putting his foot up against the fence. But it's effective.
Arquello has the hands together. Can he?
He has the hands together. He needs to pull Vince's legs in, lift him up, and he's got that takedown again.
Now Cachero, if you can't see from the other side, working elbow strikes on the bicep of Arquello.
Yeah, definitely great defense coming from the champ. But Arquello is really working hard for this, and he wants that top position. He wants to keep Vince down. Big elbows coming from
Elbows from everywhere. 20 seconds left in the first round. What a fight it's been so far.
The champ looks incredibly determined. Big kicks coming from Arquello, yeah.
No fear despite eating all that damage.
Big knee and going for another takedown. Wow. And more big punches coming from the champ. Fantastic way for the champ to end that round, but I am amazed that Milton was able to recover from that big punch. I mean, how tough.
I mean, his legs buckled. There's a lot of times, I think in most amateur fights, the referee would have stopped it at that exact moment.
Yeah.
But this is a championship fight.
And it's a huge testament to how tough both of these fighters are. And, you know, Mike Beltran is...
What a great referee.
Yeah,
he's a veteran. The recovery.
He gets it. You wouldn't want to have anybody else in the cage with you other than, you know, these veteran refs who really know how to watch a fight.
We've seen Mike make some great decisions here in the cage. That's one more in his record.
Absolutely. I mean, wow. I'm so impressed with both these guys right now.
You got to wonder what Milton's got left in the tank after taking those big hits.
Yeah.
Also have to wonder what Vince is thinking going, I just hit him with my hardest stuff and he's still there.
Absolutely. And I wonder how bad that cut is on Milton's head. We can't see it because it's underneath his hairline.
Round 2 on its way. Milton Arquello in the blue corner. Your challenger, the champion, Vince Cachero, in the red corner. 3 more minutes on its way right now for the University of Mixed Martial Arts Bantamweight Championship. I love that Milton's not gun shy even after those nasty blows from round 1.
They both are totally game. Woo! Double kick.
I'm also impressed by how nice Vince's hair looks.
You know, it's lovely. It's fantastic.
Very close with that high kick.
This is such a well-matched up fight.
And Milton was a little bit of a late replacement in this fight as well.
Yeah. And now Vince is looking for that takedown. Coming out of the clinch with that nice right.
Cachero staying measured, not overcommitting. Knows he's ahead on the scorecards right now. Not taking any unnecessary risks.
Smart. He's listening to his corner.
We're just passing the halfway point of round number 2. Nasty, stiff,
nice
right
kicks coming from Arquello. Oh, but that connected with Arquello's face.
But the tough kid grabs it, comes forward. I don't know if I've seen a front kick land to the face before here at the U. You know, Arquello is landing with that outside kick.
He is, but I think Vince is starting to see when it's coming.
Vince is countering it very well with that right hand.
Yeah. Good footwork coming from both of these guys.
Cachero changing angles. Nice jab from Milton.
45 seconds left in the round. Can either of these fighters make a statement? Woo!
A good over.
Oh, there it is!
Milton Arquello!
Oh my goodness!
Now he's
Put the champ in trouble. Oh, big knees, unanswered back, knee for knee.
Lots of momentum for the challenger.
Oh, these guys are so tough.
Uppercut from the champion. You wanted a main event, folks? You've got one. Cachero, Arquello, both swinging hard.
Those
and
kicks.
Now a front kick from Milton.
Wow.
Both fighters got faked out a little there.
Yeah, they did. Wow.
What an unbelievable performance from Milton Arquello. Nearly finishing round number 1. Pressure put on him. Comes out in round number 2. No fear. Comes forward and puts some nasty hands on Vince Cachero and puts him in trouble in the middle of the ring.
We're seeing a lot of great calculation and great defense from both of these fighters.
So here's the real question, though, going into our 3rd and final round. Was what Milton did, especially with that big moment,
Right.
was that enough to sway the judges and take round 2 from Milton Arquello?
I don't know, but here's the thing. You have to take the belt from the champ.
So here comes that big right hand. Boom!
That's big. But the
He
champ
was
didn't
off
go all the
balance.
way down. He was off balance, but he didn't go all the way down.
But
Milton
see,
had a
here's where the big thing comes. This flurry coming right in. Here's the real dangerous point there.
right.
So now here's what we have. Round 3. Milton Arquello doesn't know where the scorecards are.
Right.
He probably has to push this pace because he can't guarantee he won round 2.
I feel like he needs to go into this round thinking he's down 2 rounds to 1. I mean, 2 rounds.
But Vince Cachero can't wait and think that he's up 2
No,
rounds.
he
either.
absolutely can't. I think Milton needs to go and take the belt from the champ, and Vince needs to put a period on his championship.
Big strikes from Arquello coming in. Right hook, left hook.
Oh, the champ is cut.
That's from that right hook. A lot of blood
Milton
coming
going for that
from
big,
the face of the
big
champ.
takedown for Milton. That's going to look great
That
on the
cuts in a
scorecard.
nasty spot, too.
Yeah, it is. But, oh, Vince is doing such a good job with his defense. They're both cut in the exact same place.
I don't think it was a head clash, but it could have been.
It's possible. They're both bleeding from the same place. And now it looks like Vince was going for a big toss, but he landed on Milton's back, which could be really bad for Milton here.
This is where
He's
Vince can
landing
take
some
this fight.
big blows.
Either way, championship level performances from both of these guys.
Absolutely. Big takedown. Oh, is Vince able to get him down? He is.
Cachero, very smart, taking this fight to a place where he's going to be scoring points and leading on the scorecards.
But he doesn't want to stay too low in Milton's guard. That's where
Milton
it's
has
dangerous for
over
him.
20, maybe over 30 now.
Submissions,
triangle
triangle
submissions in jiu-jitsu competition.
Yeah. Vince has got to be very aware of this. But
Passing
he's
the
able to get
halfway
some good
point.
punches in. Yeah.
A minute 30 left to put an exclamation point on this fight.
Some good elbows, little hammer punches coming from the champ. Oh, big punches.
Cachero raining down blows.
Wow. The champ gets up. Oh, is he going to pass? Now he might be able to take his back. This is a bad position for Milton to be in.
Milton trying to get to his feet. A minute left. Cachero pouring it on.
That's a lot of time for both of these fighters. Elbows coming from the champ.
Vince Cachero, close to sealing victory on this fight. Foot
Big
stomps.
Ooh, ouch. Oh, big knee coming from the champ.
30 seconds left.
3 knees.
Can Arquello get loose? Cachero
Vince's
all
corner
over.
calling for him to drag him down. Let's see if he listens.
Ten seconds left.
Can the
And this
champ get one more
championship
takedown? Wow. Oh, amazing performance coming from the champ. Fantastic. Those knees at the end were vicious.
And that's what a champion does. Vince Cachero saw the situation, knew what he had to do, and put it in a place where he knew he could win that fight.
Yes.
Milton Arquello, what a gutsy performance.
I mean, both of these guys are just so tough. But the champ definitely imposed his will.
You got to think with rounds 1 and 3 in
Yeah.
the books that the champion defended his belt.
I agree.
Milton Arquello, though, nothing to be ashamed of.
No, that was a fantastic performance.
Way to come back into that fight, get tough, get mean, and get in the face of the champion.
Absolutely.
Both fighters cut, both fighters beaten, bruised, and bloodied.
Leaving everything they had in the cage. That's what we want to see from fighters. That's what the fans want to see, and they gave us everything they had.
Hell of a performance from both these guys.
Absolutely.
cut men working on both fighters. Man, the toughness of Milton Arquello. That nasty shot dropped him.
Yeah.
Dropped him hard.
Well, you said at the beginning of the fight, we've seen him grow up in the UofMMA cage. That was a manly fight. That was a hell of a fight tonight.
Both guys fought at the top of their game. Vince Cachero just nasty. Punishing in that third round. He was not willing to let this fight go away.
No. Vince was determined to hold on to that belt, and his performance showed it. That was a fight of the wills, and Vince just won it. He was able to implement his game plan more.
Well, I'm glad that Milton's finally 21, can take a beer to get the edge off that cut. That was a championship fight, guys. And now it's time to make it official. And go to our judges, to our scorecards to see who will be the University of Mixed Martial Arts Bantamweight champion. Let's go inside the cage with Salvador Ariano.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score the fight the same, 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, and still University of Mixed Martial Arts Bantamweight champion, Vince the Anomaly Cachero.
All right, I'm here with your winner and still champion, Vince Cachero. Vince, that was such an entertaining war. You guys both put on a show. I honestly didn't know who won it. What can you say about your opponent, and what do you think gave you the difference to give you the win?
Milton's a beast, man. I didn't underestimate him. My fight with Julio fought him before. He's an animal. He gave me this one. I gave him a scar too. I want to put on shows, man. People have been saying my fights are boring. Was that boring? So props to Milton and his team. Those guys are beasts, but these guys over here, man, I wouldn't be here without them. Coach Ian Harris, Dmitry Gerasimov, Marcus Cole, I got Pedro Munoz help me out. Every one of these guys out here, I do it for them. I wouldn't be here without them, no doubt. Citizens Training Center.
It was such a close fight. How important was it for you in that third round to get the takedown?
It was pretty important. It wasn't really a takedown. I just needed to win the round. And I feel like I showed that. I feel like I wanted it more. I pushed just a little bit harder. I outpointed him, slightly. But that was my fight, so I took it.
Vincent, you're a champion. What's next for you, man?
What's next? I don't know. Maybe a trip to Disneyland. Shit, if UofMMA can sponsor me for that, I wore this belt all day, all night. That's good marketing right there. But more importantly, I think it's time for me to go fulfill a childhood dream of becoming a professional athlete. So, as a note to my favorite athlete of all time, the Black Mamba, I only got 2 words left to say in this ring that I love so much. Anomaly, out.
Mic drop. Give it up for Vince Cachero, ladies and gentlemen, and also Milton Arquello.
Your University of Mixed Martial Arts Bantamweight champion, Vince Cachero.